What's up, Crypto Crew, and welcome back. Or if this is your first time, I'm Captain Crypto Mite, actively escaping the Matrix, scoping out the crypto ocean. So if you like your odds, get on the boat, stay up to date, thumbs up, and join the hunt.
Into the boat!
We here at your Crypto Crew continue to say this bull cycle is different compared to the previous ones. We also say Kaspa is an asset you need to approach for the mid to long term. Why? So that you won't be blinded by the short-term bloodbath that has been ongoing for months on the crypto ocean. There are some with more influence than little old me who will echo these sentiments.
Please think about this, because now we're getting into the data, everybody. All I want this to be is data-driven, okay? I'm a macro bull. I'd rather hold a zero than not hold. But just look at this data today, 99% in a loss at $89,000. This is the highest short-term holder capitulation ever recorded. That's crazy. And it's $89,000.
That's Dan Gambardello, who got acquainted to Kaspa recently. He promised to make a risk model for Kaspa, possibly invest into Kas. This is why we continue to preach, study to show thyself approved, yes, on spiritual matters regarding life eternal through Jesus Christ as your personal Lord and Savior, but also unto other areas in this temporary life, such as the crypto ocean, such as Kaspa. And later in today's vid, Crypto Crew, Dan Gambardello will showcase his risk model for Kaspa, so stay tuned.
So you're telling me there's a chance? Yeah!
Prove all things, hold fast, that which is good. Keep your Kaspa coins, bitcoins, and other crypto investments safe through self-custody, and in our opinion, your best option is the Tangent wallet. Plug and play, easy to use, and the most affordable cold storage out there. Now, for a limited time, you can get 20% off using codes CryptoCrew and WHFEXT10. Link in the description box below. Thanks so much for your consideration and support in advance, and may the Lord Jesus Christ bless you all. As mentioned in the intro, Crypto Crew, this bull cycle is different compared to its predecessors. Here to shed some light on this matter is founder of Real Vision, Raul Paul.
It's not a mystery. It is a repeat of the debt cycle. They are rolling the debts. They are doing the same thing each cycle. It's not to do with the halving cycle, nothing to do with any of that. It's all driven by liquidity cycle and funding of debts. Each phase, we get phase one of the banana zone, banana number one. The corrective zone, banana number two comes. Another correction, banana number three. So this is the banana zone. That was 2017, which again looks very similar to this one. That was the last one. Here we are now. It can't be clearer to me. I've shown you the macro evidence, the technical evidence, the sentiment evidence. Everything here suggests to me, hold on to your hats. Don't lose control of your tokens. Don't use leverage. Don't get your wallet hacked. Be careful. Don't get FOMO. Do all of the right things, and we'll go up to the next phase of correction zone. That's going to be harder, because the next one that happens, we'll have a 35% drop, and you'll all say, is it over? And you'll definitely be sure it's over, and everybody on Twitter will tell you it's over, and it won't be over. By our work, we suggest that because of the elongation of the business cycle, because rates were higher for longer, the forward-looking liquidity suggests that, again, probabilistically speaking, without any guarantees, this whole thing goes into Q1, maybe Q2 of 2026, which would align with Trump's trying to win the midterms as well.
Now back to Dan Gambardello, who did a live on YouTube the other day entitled "Crypto is Crashing, Something Weird is Happening."
Kaspa. I'm going to go in our intelligence system because I know we just added Kaspa risk model. It's at a 15. So emerging asset theory is helpful on charts like this. It's basically statistical modeling of market cycles. And it's helpful because like when you compare something like Kaspa to Cardano even, there's just way more data to like try and evaluate, okay, well, risk is here. What does that mean contextually with these cycles? And like, is risk really looking good here? But for Kaspa, that emerging asset theory is helpful because we're able to put together a general risk model. It's at a stinking 15 right now. And really, I genuinely think this, like altcoins like Kaspa, if we go back to the crypto chart, the business cycle does start expanding. Again, I don't know when it's going to happen, but if it's sooner than later or whenever, I think we're going to see charts like this, we're going to be like, dude, right at the precipice of QT ending and right at the precipice of PMI expansion, more rate cuts, Clarity Act, peak fear happening. Kaspa was at a 15. We could go to 5. This might reach a 5 in the coming weeks. Like we could keep falling. I'm talking macro right now. But with all of that data, the risk is getting lower for these altcoins, and Kaspa is at a 15. So 68% of the time after 3 months higher and 100% of the time after 1 year higher. And then what happens? If it's at a 15 right now, 4 cents, what does the upside look like? We enter a bull. What price is Kaspa going to be at 94 a risk? You know, that's what's crazy. If you're a Kaspa holder, sign up with the trial, mess around with this. You can manage your alerts, set risk alerts, turn on SMS, go set your exit levels, go set your accumulation levels. What else? Reminds me of one of my favorite coins. Reminds me of Dog on Bitcoin, that chart. I'm just curious. I want to open up the Kaspa weekly. You won't find me with all of the macroeconomic data I'm presenting in this video and throughout recent videos and RSI on the weekly for Kaspa. You won't find me at the very least calling bear market starting. That's just not happening. What's cool is like I see a lot of OGs, I think, on X, and they're just like, oh, it is what it is, dude. I'm here. Like I'm here for it. I'm in this space. I'm building here. I'm invested here on the long term. I'm sticking through. And that's generally like my approach right now, especially because I think it is so undervalued. It does just happen to be that I think from a cycle perspective, the bull market has not happened yet, as presented in this video.
Crypto Crew, we don't know what's going to happen, and just because Dan has over 400k subs on YouTube doesn't mean he is right. Still, I thought his take on Kaspa was interesting, as he too realizes this bull cycle is different. He didn't just look at the charts, he added historical context, comparative context on top of his Kaspa risk model. In months past, Dan Gambardello alluded to possibly investing in Kas, and so I'm not sure if he actually already has as we speak. Time will reveal all, Crypto Crew.
Bitcoin is a volatile asset. If you're going to hold the asset, you need a 4-year time horizon as minimum. A 10-year time horizon is really the right time frame. If your time horizon is less than 4 years, you should hold the credit instruments like digital credit. And if you're an equity investor in a digital equity like my company, you need that same 4 to 10-year time horizon. 4 is the short term, 10 years is the long term. And so if Bitcoin wasn't volatile, it probably wouldn't be high performance, and then our value added wouldn't be that great, right? Like, for example, I say to people, if you knew Bitcoin was going to go up 2% a month forever with no volatility, neither you nor I would be in business, because all the conventional finance investors, all the conventional journalists, they would dominate the market. Warren Buffett would own all of it, and there wouldn't be an opportunity for us. I look at the volatility as its challenge, but it's also the bug is the feature. Volatility is Satoshi's gift to the faithful.
Same goes for Kas. If Bitcoin is considered a volatile asset, then even more so is Kaspa. And the fact crypto investments are considered volatile by nature is exactly where the opportunity lies for us as of the making of this recording.
It don't matter if you win by an inch or a mile. Winning's winning.
Think about it. If the biggest investors in the world, such as Warren Buffett and Elon Musk, would have invested in Kaspa before we all did, that would have destroyed our chances. And so I personally perceive the current dips as buying opportunities. Of course, that's not financial advice. Do your due diligence, do your own research. This is just our conviction shared with conviction.
Can't explain the way I live to my family and friends. Every price tag I see at 2 zeros on the end. And every single day, all that's on my mind. I gotta figure out a way to retire my whole bloodline. And I haven't sold a coin yet because I don't see the reason. Don't go, baby, it's the final shakeout before all season. We might break out soon, so I hold my bag tight. Another fake out, back down into the right. Off-brand drinks and ramen noodle dinner. You can't have paper hands if you wanna be a winner. Dreaming of that moonshot, I wish it would come a little faster. Wake up back to the grind and I stack some more cash. My final balance between buying the dip and paying rent. I got the long-term vision, got the hustle and ambition on. And all my friends keep calling me delusional. They say I'm gonna lose it all, they say I'm gonna lose it all. They say that I'm in too deep. If it's another bear market, I won't lose no sleep. I'm pretty rich.
And before we go, crypto crew, shout out to our partners at Blowfin. I mean, if you are tired of exchanges freezing when the markets nuke, you want stability and a proven track record, which is exactly what Blowfin offers. Since the current market is down and boring, Blowfin came up with an exclusive event for our community. You can sign up and get a $10 voucher plus a VIP 1 account for 30 days. Check out the link in the description box below. Prove all things, hold fast that which is good.
Stick around.
Fix your mind before you get to the grind. And with that said, let's continue to escape the matrix. Let's continue to be on the lookout for the next big thing here on the crypto ocean. Grow in grace, and let's make some crypto waves. Say aye.